Hey guys, it's Mary. So today I decided to do a book talk on a wonderful book I just read. And this book you guys I know will have heard of because one, it came out a while ago, and two, it is a very popular book in the YA community and here on BookTube. And basically I've heard a lot about this book. I didn't know that much. I heard a lot of good reviews, but I knew the basic storyline. I knew most people loved one character over the other. I just wanted to know why this book was so good. My curiosity got the better of me. So I downloaded it maybe 2 months ago, but I didn't get around to reading it until last week or the week before because I just really wanted to get into it. And I had a 6-hour-long train ride last Friday coming down from Chicago to St. Louis for Comic-Con, and I met the Phelps twins there, and I was so excited. But I needed something to read on the train for the way there and the way back. And the way there, I actually didn't read that much of this book. I actually probably read like 3 pages, and then put it down. But I read it like the nights that I was there, and then my train on Monday got delayed 6 hours, so I just sat in the train station reading it, and I couldn't put it down, and that book is Shatter Me. And there's a really bad glare off my Kindle, but it is Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi. I should know how to pronounce her name. I've heard it enough. So if you don't know what it is about a girl named Juliet who has been locked up for 264 days. She has this special power where her touch, if she touches somebody, she can hurt them very badly. She has been locked up, so she is away from people who she cannot hurt because, like, she accidentally killed a boy once, and she's hurt other people, and her parents don't want anything to do with her. So one day, when she's locked up, a guy comes along who is also locked up for unknown reasons, and she realizes she's known this boy for years and years. They went to school together. She thinks that he doesn't remember her, but he does, and we find out he does when she gets let go and all these army soldiers are taking her to Warner, who is this guy who wants to use Juliet as a weapon. And he says that Adam, the guy who was locked up with Juliet, he volunteered to go in to the cell to see why she was locked up, and because he did remember her, all the while Juliet is freaking out. She realizes that, like, she's going to be used for something, and it's in a dystopian world, kind of. There's this reestablishment going on. People have been thrown out of houses, and like everything that is going on now, like food shortage and environmental crises, they've all like happened as much as they can, and Juliet and Adam kind of work together to get out of Warner's grasp. And so I really kind of liked that premise of the story. There's obviously more to the story. She obviously, like, falls in love with Adam. She, like, they get along really well. He can touch her. He can actually touch her. And he, besides Warner, so far that I know, are the only two who can touch her without feeling any pain. And so he brings her to his house, and they get along, but then one of the other soldiers finds them and says, yeah, they found him. They found you. So they have to go to a different place that this other soldier named Kenji knows. So they're fighting their way back all the while, like, Adam's getting shot. Warner is, like, I don't want to say seducing, but he's kind of got Juliet on a tight rope where she's kind of questioning why she's, like, feeling this intensity that she is. And I'm kind of realizing that's why people like Warner better than Adam. Okay, that's why. But I really, really loved this story. The thing I loved most about this story was the way that she wrote it. It wasn't just like basic prose. It was like repetitive things of like, I am, he touched, or crossing out of lines. And those things are really unique to me. I really don't want to say resonate with those things, but those are the things that I kind of love in a story. Like deckled pages and the way that Illuminae was written. Those things kind of stick with you and are the things that you kind of maybe love most about a story. She tells it in a way that you believe that somebody's touch can actually, like, kill you, which is ridiculous. I liked Adam. I didn't see anything wrong with Adam. I have the feeling that it's going to turn out the way that it turns out in A Court of Thorns and Roses, where you really like the love interest in the first book, and you really hate this other guy that's coming in and is really handsome and charismatic. And then the second book, like, the first love interest turns into an a-hole, and then the second one just kind of swoops in and steals the girl's heart. And, I actually kind of did spoil myself. That's the joy of Tumblr and Twitter and Pinterest. You go online and you look up this one ship name, and then suddenly every single thing that has to do with that ship name comes up. Passages, like photos, art, anything. And so I kind of spoiled myself, so that was my fault. I've done it before. I did it with A Court of Thorns and Roses. I did it with The Maze Runner. I did it. I'm okay with it. That's really the only thing I spoiled myself for. I only spoiled myself for the romance. There wasn't really much else I spoiled myself for. Like, I don't know how it ends. I don't know, like, what goes on really in the middle. I just know how the romance ends. There wasn't anything in this book that I want to critique or be, like, angry about, which I know is really bad in a book review because you just want to, like, slam parts of the book, like, this could be better, this could be better, this could be better, because there's always a way a book can be better. And I know I've said this in reviews before, that I think, like, some books are perfect. Like, I think I had maybe one or two problems with Bookishly Ever After, and I think that was it. Like, I don't remember if I have had any problems with the Illuminae or The List or Vampire Academy, but this book was basically no problems. Besides the suspiciousness of Adam, I think Juliet was a very, very, very strong female character. Besides the fact that she was locked up for having this kind of, I don't want to say superpower, but this dangerous thing that she has, like, and having that follow her around to all her different schools and having only Adam stand up for her. I think that kind of hardened her. I think that made her a better character in terms of she's had to go through this trauma. She's been locked up for almost a year. Her parents didn't want her, so she kind of has to take that road of, yes, I do need to escape. Like, I just need a little bit of help and to know how to shoot a gun. And that's what she did. She escaped and she shot a gun a few times, which I feel like that just kind of brought more to her character, that hardened and heightened her character of someone that you kind of want to be. You kind of want to be the strong female Juliet. You kind of want to be this Juliet character who, like, feels down on herself sometimes, but, like, wants to get out of the situation any way she can. And I think that's what made the story a lot better. I will buy the rest of the series sometimes, but not right now. And I can't wait to read the next one. Like, the next one seems so amazing. The next one seems so amazing. So definitely definitely have an eye out for that on my Goodreads, or on my Twitter anytime soon. I will link those down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below how you liked Shatter Me. It was definitely a 5 stars for me. What did you rate it? What did you like about it, dislike about it? Tell me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!